Start of the second quarter, Mike Dunleavy's Milwaukee Bucks trailing the Chicago Bulls. Bulls red hot in that first quarter. And, of course, the Bucks will take 61% shooting. No problem there. But the backcourt points, the difference in the ball game perhaps at the moment. Rebounding as well. 8-4 in favor of the Bulls. Bulls set it up to start the second quarter. Kukoc, Bushler, Wennington, Kerr, and Jordan on the floor. Douglas, Robinson, Conlon, Newman, Terry Cummings, counter for Milwaukee. Sherman Douglas also in the game as well. Jordan clears down low with time winding down to the shot clock. Back tapped rebound, chased down by Sherman Douglas. In on Bill Wennington, now 2-on-1. Douglas to the hole.
Good fake on Bill Wennington, like he was going to the big dog, took it on in himself.
Bucks trail by just 2. Kukoc on the block. Jordan to Tony at the elbow. Double team from Johnny Newman. Bushler open at the arc. Robinson up high for the rebound of the Bucks. Could tie or take the lead here. Early going second quarter. Bulls have led pretty much throughout this game. 8 to go on the shot clock. This is Newman with 5 to go against Jordan. Nice move by Johnny Newman off the glass. So the bank is open for Newman, and he has 8. The Bucks have caught the Bulls at 33. Tony on the block against Conlon. To the right hand, to the left hand, turning right. There's Tony Kukoc, and Conlon picks up the foul.
Watch him reach and hits him, but Tony just controls it and still is able to take the ball on up to the basket.
See, he shoots it with his left hand, even though he turned it to his right. Tony off the mark at his first. He'll have the other.
Terry Cummings, 1983 rookie. You know, he came out, I believe he came out with James Worthy, Dominic Wilkins, and Cummings, didn't he?
Yes, he
Three
did.
of those guys.
And that was a great draft class, wasn't it?
Oh, boy.
Man, some guys who played for a long time and played at an extremely high level.
Well, Dominic was, I believe, drafted by the Utah Jazz and then was traded. Offensive foul.
Yes, it was.
Marty Conlon.
Marty Conlon trying to set a screen. Mike Dunleavy not happy with the call. Second foul on Conlon, and Dunleavy makes a quick move. Ben Baker's up off the bench. He comes in for Marty Conlon. Bulls get it back on the turnover-like foul. Jordan and Kerr, the backcourt. Tony on the wing. Baker picks him up. Tony takes him off the dribble.
He's going to slam that, it looked like, and then changed his mind and gently laid it in.
And Tony trying to be more aggressive with his offense, looking for his offense first and then setting up his teammates. And he's taking 11 shots a game this week, whereas in the past he's been averaging less than 9 shots a game.
Now, watch Newman. If we show this again, he's totally out of control, but the players try to reach and stop. Just get your body, hold your body in front of him. Look at this. He had no idea where the basket was on the play, and he's an outstanding free throw shooter, over 80%.
Steve Kerr, you saw him reach in, and he gets called for the foul. Newman, Phil Jackson.
Thought it was traveling.
Yeah. And you're right, Newman was out of control. Phil was not happy with that call at all. Newman makes good on a pair. He has 10 points. Chicago lead is down to 1. Under 10 minutes to go, first half. Good to have you with us on a cold night in Milwaukee. Kukoc, the waiter, delivers on a silver platter to Judd Bushler for an easy 2 at the back door.
That's the way they designed the play on the blackboard. But you rarely see it work that way.
Yeah, exactly.
It was wide open.
All right. Terry Cummings goes to work on Kukoc, trying to get it back. Cummings the rebound. As it's stripped by Jordan. Still knocked loose, picked up by Cummings. He squares to the foul line for 2. 6 for Terry Cummings, and the Bucks trail by just 1. Kerr on the run. Knocked away beautifully. Johnny Newman on the pickpocket. Sherman Douglas with a bounce pass. Robinson on the drive. Blocked by Reddington. No foul. Kukoc back the other way. Newman reaching in, poked it out of there, and he's called for his second personal foul.
This is the one that you text designs. He says, look for the guy under the basket, Tony. He'll be wide open. There's the guy under the basket, wide open.
The waiter, Tony Kukoc. As I mentioned, he's been getting to his offense a little earlier when he comes into a ball game now. And it's worked this week. Averaging 22 shots a game and 14.5 points a game this week.
9-7, they lead in assists. And Randolph Keys comes in the game now to replace Newman.
Jordan from the outside. 16 for Michael here in the first half. Randolph Keys, a former #1 draft choice of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Vin Baker out front. Tony to Steve Kerr. Bushler in the corner. Bushy for three.
He's got 3 in the last 2 games now. Shooting over 50% from there.
Percentage-wise, he's the Bulls' best three-point shooter so far. Keys into Vin Baker. Help from Jordan. Douglas from the outside. Jordan over the back on the rebound foul. Michael's first, second on the team. Non-shooting affair. And there are the new road uniforms for the Bulls, the black with the pinstripes. We've seen a lot of those uniforms here as we head up to the Christmas holiday season. From the outside, won't go for the big dog, Glenn Robinson. Jordan's outlet intended for Bushler, intercepted by Robinson. 3-on-2, Robinson lost it, and Jordan.
There's a guy in front of him.
With Douglas, who bumped him and stopped Jordan on the drive. Sherman Douglas gives up the foul, his first, third on the team.
Well, you had to look back to see if he had the open court, and that's what it looked like when he stole the ball. But now here's the steal, but Sherman Douglas is still down on the other end of the court. We didn't see him there, and he comes out of the bassoon section and grabs Michael.
The what section? Is that a musical instrument?
That's where they sit. That's where they sit on the football field. Here comes Rodman back in. Can I come in? He says, yes, you can. Luke Longley. So Bushler, nice job. He leaves. Michael gets a chance to sit down. Pip comes back for him. And Respert, here's the rookie from Michigan State that they got in a trade, and he has been, they tell me, disappointing, but could he shoot and score?
He sure could. He is the all-time leading scorer in Michigan State history. Set a Big Ten single-season scoring record in his senior year last season. Longley in the paint. The rebound taken down by Keys. Randolph Keys. Sherman Douglas at the top. Douglas, the former Boston Celtic, sets it up. There's the shot clock in the left-hand corner. Down the 6. Baker trying to create, and does create a foul, I believe, on Rodman reaching in. No, it's going to be on Luke Longley. Rodman was there, but Longley got called for the foul. Second on Luke, third on the team.
Here he's got the ball. Now they double him down. He reached in and got him. If he could have got over closer to Rodman, there would have been no room for Vin Baker to get through that double team. 65% free throw shooter. Not a bad job from three-point range either for this big guy. I'm sorry. Wrong guy. Robinson.
Yeah.
I looked down quickly and saw that, and I was thinking, boy, can this guy shoot from there?
You saw Respert jump out. And Conlon is back as Baker makes good on 2. So the Milwaukee lineup has Keys, Douglas, Baker, Conlon, and Benoit Benjamin. And off the ball, got a foul coming up here. And a timeout called by Randolph Keys. Gets called for the foul on a trip as Pippen went by. It's first on Keys, fourth on the team. There's a timeout on the floor. Phil Jackson of the Bulls will take this opportunity to talk it over. 6:52 to go, first half, and the Bulls leading 43-39. Bulls resume offensively, leading 43-39. Luke Longley out on the floor. Benjamin the rebound. Sherman Douglas sets up the offense for the Bucks. Douglas utilizing a screen by Benjamin. They reverse to Vin Baker. Baker jumped out on a switch by Luke Longley. Benjamin on the block against Rodman. Dennis the rebound. Tony sets it up. Pippen off the screen by Rodman. Longley backdoor. Kukoc on the layup.
Nice job. I'll tell you, Luke dropping that ball down beautifully. Tony with his second basket. He's got 5 points.
Well, the back door has been swinging open all night on this cold evening in Milwaukee. They're going to have a pretty high heating bill if they leave it like that. 10 to go on the shot clock for the Bucks. Keys for 2. Randolph Keys with his first from the floor. Chicago's lead is 4 at 45-41. And a hole down low in the block as Keys picks up his second personal.
Pip will shoot. That's the 15th foul.
Mike Dunleavy on that Milwaukee bench. Frank Hamlin on the left side of your screen there. The assistant coach, longtime assistant coach of the NBA. Pippen. 1 out of 3 now at the free throw line for Scotty. Here comes the dog back into the game. Glenn Robinson. Conlon leaves. I say the dog, and some who aren't familiar with his nickname will say, what's he calling him a dog for? A pretty good player. He is. They call him a big dog here in Milwaukee, as they did in West Lafayette, Indiana. 1 out of 2 for Scotty. Rodman the rebound. That ball just went right to him, Red. That was easy. Longley to the left hand.
Nice job. Scotty was open, but after everything passed, Luke comes in and gets his 4th basket of the night.
Chicago's lead is back to 7 now. Sherman Douglas. Randolph Keys open on the wing. Air ball. And right off Rodman. Robinson trying to clean it up. Now Dennis the rebound. Scotty on the run. 3-on-1. Kukoc to his right, and Tony goes in for the jam.
Beautifully done. 2 guys. He had Kerr shooting a 3 on his left, and Tony running hard. Tony with 7. Bulls open up a little bit here.
They certainly do. And as you mentioned, timeout Milwaukee. 4:48 left to go in this first half. Mike Dunleavy trying to stop the Bulls' run. Chicago by 9.